Upon research, I began to see that Nicholas's rampancy is indeed getting worse. I worry that the mental blocks that we put in place to prevent the memories of what happened in January are getting removed somehow, in some way, some form, something else is working against my plan to be able to keep things more or less stable. My biggest concern is that we have a mole within us, something, someone, some entity other than possibly the darkness in itself. The biggest candidate, obviously, is the culprit of what happened on the 27th of 2014 in July. My efforts to keep him away have all worked, only for a moment though. It seems that he is getting stronger. Michael would not approve of my methods. Of course not. Of course not. The hero of Haven. I need to find a way to arrange a meeting between me and Seth. We need to talk about his placement in the plan and where his alliance truly lies. I hate admitting any kind of relation between our world and this waste of a world, the other world, Toe. But I have to admit, soldiers seem to be so unreliable when trying to actually get anything done. Alas, I think the biological family might need to be dealt with. I am hoping that the adopted family continues to push for Nicholas to get medication. Makes things easier. Long run, of course. The medication makes him more docile, easier to manipulate. He doesn't notice the switching nearly as much, and luckily I have been able to talk him into the idea of incorporation, cooperation. Easier to manipulate that way. He doesn't need to see the plan, he doesn't need to understand the plan. His purpose is to be the doer, to do as what is required of him. And I am indeed the thinker. I should tell him what to do because I know best. I have seen the wastes of these people, their ignorance, their arrogance, their pride, their and this adopted family falls right into that category. Eventually, he's gonna slip and do as they ask, thinking it's against me, but the moment he does, he doesn't remember. Theo didn't remember either. Not for the longest time, and when he did, he snapped. When Nicholas realized, he tried to protect, and, well, luckily for Clarion, they're able to stuff medication down his throat. Maybe something like that needs to happen again in order to regain control. I'm only doing what is best for Haven, what is best for us, not a separation as a whole. How can anybody fault me for protecting my world? The world we live in, the true world. Everything else is just an illusion. he will come around and see things the way that they truly are. And will bring the legacy too. The legacy will, he'll make things as they should be. But until then, the main objective is the legacy, yes. And the legacy will make everything right. We just have to make sure that Nicholas is in tow. With the plan, of course. However, the question really is, how much can I really trust Seth? Soldiers. Mercenaries. Killers. Monsters. They all serve their purpose.